So let me talk a little bit about what the Learner Lab is. Anyway, this is an old one that's going to be going away. So, and I'm going to view it as a student. But the Learner Lab is a course in Amazon's Canvas that gives access to Amazon resources. So if I go here to modules, by the way, they do have some all sorts of fun stuff here. You might want to review the welcome, compliance, and security, which it's amazing how many issues I have with students' accounts not working because they've done something and hackers have taken control and now their lab's getting shut down. There's some demos. I've actually don't think I've ever used these, but Code Whisperer is kind of cool. So I'm going to have to make a video about that. Maybe their video is better. Anyway, so launch the Learner Lab. So this is a place where you could go to start your Learner Lab. One of the challenges with AWS is that sometimes they stop your resources when you're not using them. So we're going to go ahead and start this. And while this is starting, I'm going to pull up. I should have grabbed something from my Canvas course. Because when this is done, I can't remember what I used this course for. So I'm trying to think, I should have used this for Linux. So I should have a Linux server that boots up with the process. So I'm going to show you a few cool things that you can do here. But I need to get my note because I'm not going to be able to just type it. So one of the things that hopefully everyone understands is sometimes we don't know everything. Teachers or people creating YouTube videos or whatever, oftentimes it's pretty well scripted. I don't script my videos as much as I should, so sometimes we get a little pause. So hopefully not much, but I'm just going to go and get a command because I want to show you a few things here. First of all, it started. So now this is green. I can click on it. Not all AWS Academy courses does this. Sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's a square, so there's some slight differences there. Then you can click on AWS and get into Amazon Web Services, and this is a single sign-on URL, so it's going to automatically log you in. Now, if you click on that and it gives you an error, it's probably because you're already logged in. In fact, I'll do that in another video. It'll just say, hey, click here to log out. You click there to log out. You close that window. You come back to here and you click the AWS again, and then you're in. Okay, so that's getting to the web, the graphical user interface on the web. But there's other interfaces, other ways to interact with this. So right here. So for example, I can, let's grab this one, run AWS commands at the AWS command line. So this is a command line, and I did not copy it. Copy. Okay, so here's an AWS EC2, so that's Elastic Compute Cloud, describing an instance, and I'm querying certain information from it and displaying it in a certain way. I should change this. Oh, I don't have anything running. So we're going to come back to that. So come over here. Here in the GUI, I'm going to say EC2. And I don't have any instances here at all. So I'm going to launch an instance. Testing for video. AWS Linux is what I usually choose. Key pair. Oh, I don't even have a key pair uploaded. No, we're going to use vote key. I'm not going to log into this one. In my next video or a video soon, we're going to talk about why I don't like using that. Okay, so it's launching. So I should be able to come to instances. I can see that it's pending. If I come over here, I run this command again. I'm just hitting the up arrow. It should tell me that, hey, look, there's this IP address for this instance. Here's the I've got that wrong. So I'm not outputting the right stuff. So I want to do my key instead of the name. That's okay. I'll fix that. But on top of that, I should add some other things to this. So this is just a way to get information without having to go to the GUI. Because now this is going to be running and I should be able to get into it and do things with it from the command line without having to go to the graphical user interface. So we've talked about two ways to access it: a command line, the graphical user interface. You also have information here under AWS details to be able to do APIs. So under here, the CLI, you have your access key. Don't ever share this information with people. This is going to be going away soon. In the secret access key and the session token. Okay, so you need all of those. In fact, by the time this video is released, this is all going to be gone. So I know you shouldn't do this. On top of that, because I digress. So you can use these to do API calls. So application programming interface, you can put them in and do API calls. You also have an AWS SSO. So this is where you can download the URL that logged you in automatically. You could download it and share it with people. Say you're doing a group project. You also have your SSH key where you can download the PEM, the PPK, or you can just show it. So you can take this private key and do stuff with it. Now, you should keep your private key private, which is why I hate using AWS's. And I will never use this key because I've shown it to you. And AWS created it, so they know it. So you should keep your private keys private, which is why I don't like using the ones that Amazon provides for you. Okay, we'll do that hopefully in the next video. But yeah, so in this video, we've talked a little bit about the Learner Lab, what it is, when you start it, and different ways to access it, which include the graphical user interface, which is the online GUI, the command line interface, and through things so you can do APIs. Okay, have a good one. We'll see you in the next video.